Oh god, we're back here again. Except for the fact that we're not. Because this is the first time making a video on this game. Even though I'm Prestige 43, this is the first time making a video on this game, guys. Now, if you look at my inventory, you'll probably notice something a bit strange. Haven't noticed it? It's that there's no Ultra Prestige. There's this Ultra Astronomical that I pulled out of nowhere, but no Ultra Prestige. What's the chance of getting an Ultra Prestige, you may ask? Well, it's a very nice 1 in 20, as it says down here. I'm Prestige 43. Doesn't that mean I should have one by now, if my luck was normal? I think one of my friends, who's a little lower than me, has 4 of them. So I'm kind of jealous about that. Anyway, if you think my luck's bad, this is my setup that I just load in Life 1. Oh, cool, the meshes are not loading. Excellent. You know, a game is good when this happens. You try to load your setup and it just does this. Oh. There it is. There's half my setup. I have a Vanta Black and an Immortal Glow. Those are like 2 of the I've got like what is it, like 2 good shadows, and that's the Forbidden Song that's over here actually, and the Vanta Black. The rest are kind of garbage. I mean, Immortal Glow's okay. This thing sucks, and I don't even think I'm using the 2 furnaces I've got on. Yeah, I also have that. But yeah, the setup allows me to skip 20 straight away, and I usually do that until I hit 1,000, then I go make compounds and fusions. Looks like my Ultra Pity is actually about to fill up. That just shows you how bad my luck is. Few rebuffs time I should have an Ultra. Hopefully it's something good and not the blimmin' I loaded the wrong setup. And not like, I don't know, Take a Chance. Actually, Take a Chance Ultra wouldn't be that bad. It's one I don't have before, and it's, Take a Chance isn't actually a terrible item. Speaking of Take a Chance, I still don't have a Draconic Chance. Oh, Floppy Little Flounder. I would love to get a Ultra of that. Because then I could have it in my starting setup. What is it, like the, floaty little pufferfish or something? I know it's something to do with pufferfish. I don't want another one of those. I already have the Ultra of that. Like, damn, it's literally just inverted. Yeah, that's the Ultra. This is the regular. And you're telling me that's not an inverted version of it? Yeah, I don't know. Polonium Polisher, I didn't get one of those until Life 2000, the last Prestige. And I was trying to get one of those because I had the Biohazardous Blaster and a item that made all radioactive. So I would have got an excellent multiplier out of it. But no, I didn't get one until 2000. So that was great. And now that I got one at 106 or something, I'm not going to get a Biohazardous Blaster until 4367. So, even though I don't go that high, I have to get to 2600. What's the Ultra Pity at now? It's got to be nearly full. Yeah, it's just about there. 99.42%. This is the second time I believe my Ultra Pity's filled up to the point where I have to get one. That just proves how bad my luck is, except it's not really bad because I'm Prestige 43, so only having it happen twice is actually probably a pretty low amount. Anyway, what Ultra am I going to get this time? Find out in 4 seconds when I get my next reincarnation, because it's right there on the border of 1200. What Ultra do you think I'll get? Leave your answer in the comments. What, you thought you had time? Or Stabilizer? Ain't that the Ore Extinguisher? Yes, it's the Ore Extinguisher one. Whoa, that looks like Vanta Black. 2.5 compared to 2 times. Oh, it also makes my all transparent. 0. Wait, did the Ore Extinguisher do that? Well, it's not like I have the original version to tell you right now. I could always look in the index. Did it always do that? I never noticed it said the transparency back to 0 if it did. Or extinguisher. This thing's ordered alphabetically. Nautical, there it is. Yeah, it always did that. It's a slightly better upgrade, as expected from an Ultra. 2.5 as opposed to 2 times. I can just hear metal pipe upgrade sounds coming from the anachronistic pareidolia. I definitely did not pronounce that correctly. I don't need any more of these crate generators. I have 17 of them and they're useless. They create crates and you have to feed them an eon worth of ore to actually get a crate spawn. 3,500 to be exact, and they need to be worth at least 250 million. Unfortunately, I don't have 16,000 prismatic drills, but I think I have like 3 of them. So, these things, they drop ore that's worth $1, and the statics help out, can help out as well, just by boosting it up. I mean, you could just shove ores through a blimmin' rocket fuel and through a ton of upgrades. I loaded the wrong setup again. I only got this thing 2 prestiges ago for the first time. An item that you're supposed to get at what? Prestige 1 requirement? Already 3? Yeah, no, it took me until prestige 40 to get it. Gravitational took until 30. I've not had the best prestige luck in this game. I got a shit ton of dupes throughout 10 and 20. I started getting original items again around 38. I got Radiant Pearl, followed by Cosmic Copper Neeson. And then I got a dupe of Convoy of Bloom and the Prismatic. And then I got Obsidian Pinnacle, and then I got another Prismatic Drill. So, yeah. What the fuck? How long ago was my last one? What the shit? It's been 100 lives. It's been 5 rebirths, and I already got another Ultra. Sad thing is, this is an Ultra I already had. I have 2 of these now. And I don't think there's a compound to craft. This is the second Ultra dupe I've got on. The first one is the Voyager's Pond. It says only have 1, but I think I have one in my setup somewhere. Yeah, over there. Cleans out the effects of everything over there. I've got the Element 6 Blast. That thing's fun. Probably the most useful Ultra I've got. It's up to 15 times if you have all the credentials, aka Inferno, to make it work. And Tartarus, I believe, provides that. So, yeah, it also buffs up the overclock to that. I don't think the ore's neon, so I'm not getting the full multiply from overclocked, but I'm getting something out of it, I think. Potentially? I don't have the thing with it for this to make it synergize, which is another divine. Speaking of boxes, I have a small number of turbo boxes, so I think I'm just going to open some. As I reincarnate for the goddamn millionth time. I got a conveyor. Also, yesterday I was playing this, I opened a box and saw a yellow outline. For like a split second. It was all the way on the left. It was at the start, so obviously I wasn't going to land on it. I think that's the really rare tier. The 0.002. So the fact that I even saw it is something. Supersonic conveyors. You hear them in groups of 3. There's the metal pipe sound again. I got another blue sender. I get a lot of those. What is that? Paranormality. I'm sorry, what the hell does that do? What are you? The epitome of paranormal. React strangely and completely randomly with your ores. Oh, sweet Jesus. Why is it buffed by cursed? Oh god, it's a portable as well. It has a chance of upgrading. And it also has a chance of just, completely just ignoring my ore. And destroying it. But yeah, sure, let's put this in my setup after I actually load the correct one. This thing looks so cursed. Why did I get this? What use am I going to get out of this thing? I mean, I'm using it right now. It's a portable. I suppose it's not the worst thing ever. That was a unusual unboxing experience. That cake, I have 20 of them. Actually, how many of that cake do I even have? Well, I just landed on a conveyor. Let that open. I have 3 of these chests that I don't know what they do. They just open into themselves. Where's the cake? I just got another relic of Earth. I've got plenty of those. Where's the cake? I know I can just search it if I'm lazy. I have 21 of them, actually. A bit more than what I said. Hey, look, it's another sender. You know they actually upgrade ores by 5 times? Yeah, I only found that out recently. I don't exactly know what the use limit is. I'm assuming it's going to be 1. 1 per teleporter, perhaps? I loaded the wrong setup again. Left soaring turn conveyor is the name of that item. Why are there so many weird conveyors in the Galactic Cosmite tier? That's one thing I've always wondered. There's one Galactic Cosmite I don't have, and I can't get because its prestige requirement is 100. I'm not going to be prestige 100 for a very long time, especially since I'm going to be ascending when I get to 50. Because that's the amount you need in easy mode. Advanced Infuser, which is garbage. Yeah, amazing. Cosmite wall segment. Oh, it turns out I actually rejoined quick enough for my playtime gifts to save. So, yeah, I've been doing those at least. You know, I have so many turboxes, and sometimes it doesn't go down because I get one from reincarnating as I'm opening them. Yeah, I was always opening them when I got them, and then I stopped, and then a few procedures later I had 500 of them, and I was like, oh god. And then I had 1,600 of them. And that's a time machine. The most useless item if you don't have Oceanic Piano. Which, someone I was playing with had got the Oceanic Piano while I was playing. There was the first Shadow. And they had the Obsidian Pinnacle. They were like Prestige 6. So they were wondering if they could use it before the Obsidian Pinnacle, and so it wouldn't apply its bad effect. And the answer is surprisingly yes, you can. It only jumps ahead on items you've already used, and I actually want the Oceanic Piano, preferably after my Prestige, because shadows aren't probably after my Ascension, because shadows aren't ascend proof. But the reason why is because of this space-time dilator. My setup is way too quick for it at the moment. Speaking of shadows, my shadow pace is 85% now. I haven't got one of those in a while either. Anyway, this looks like what I see in Phasmophobia. Before about 2 seconds before it kills me. My boxes went up now instead of down. That's just great. Sometimes when you reincarnate a bunch when opening boxes, your box count just goes up or stagnates, and sometimes goes down if you open them quick enough. See? You see what I mean by being turboxes every 4 seconds? That's another relic. How many relics am I sitting on? I mean, I already have all 7 of them just chilling in my setup. Don't ask why, I just do. Hey, look, 2 in a row. What are the chances? It happened yesterday, that's the chances. I'm gonna unbox another box and see what item I get. It's gonna be a wall segment. Most of this is gonna be reincarnating. I'm already 700. I think I started the video at 1. The beginning is fast, but it slows down at the start. What is that? quill qualifier. Well, I have the Pixelion bit. I think it doesn't have the thing with the quill, but it has the Kyoko Kasarike as its thing. What? Is this real? What the fuck? Present player multiplier 58.4x NVG, huh? What? What kind of bullshit did they put on this item? Anyway, so it's another 1.6 MPU item. I think this was 1.6. Actually, this is 1.71 because it's 3 stars long. So this is one of those divines that just sucks ass, I guess. But no, you know, you need the Kyoko Kasarike to work with the Pixelion Purifier. Not the, item I got. There's a lot of divine items. Some of them are good. Others are the headstand. And you gotta try and get the ones that will benefit you the most. Or just get them all. Collect them all. Be a little, collector. But you never know how one of them might help you in your setup. It's a right raised tank conveyor. I've never found use in the galactic cosmites. I don't think really are any of them even useful? What is that? Is that the Jigoku upgrader? I want it. In case you're unfamiliar, me and Jigoku have a bit of history going back with the whole Allmania Redux and Astral Excursion charade that was going on. Also I spoke with Dreamers during that time as well. It's an interesting experience to say the least. 10 out of 10 would do that again. If only Dino wasn't that stubborn. Anyway. Enough about rambling about random stuff regarding development. I'm playing a game here that I thought I just got stuck on the ground again because I like to do that a lot, but no, I didn't. I just flopped. I just did a little floop. What even is this? Excuse me. The weather is punishing me. Yes, I definitely wanted a Cosmite injector. I used to use that in my setup before I went fully optimized to speed, which was around 7 prestiges ago. Haven't looked back. Mini elevators, is that thing even useful? Like, the thing with the Galactic Cosmites is a lot of them are not useful. Even this is pretty useless once you get far enough. Oh god, I just saw a really cursed item go by. I hope to never get that item. And if I do, I'm going to discard it in the bottom corner of my inventory and never see it, because it's probably useless. Have I loaded the wrong setup again? Yes. I still make enough to skip 15 apparently. Am I at 1,000? Oh, I'm at 1,000 now. That means this setup probably won't skip 20 anymore. Let's see if this setup still skips 20 while I wander off to the... Well, I'll try to wander off to the boat guy. No, I don't skip 17 now. I need to go make some compounds and fusions. Somehow I managed to guess where this guy is, despite the fact that I hate this map. We need to go to Alpine Mountains, where Mercurios resides. He's the guy who makes the compounds and fusions. Alright, let's see what I can get. This probably sucks ass. What the fuck? It's like a dice upgrader. Except even worse. Sure. Give me that. Erupt start? Yep. Hailstorm? Yep. Orbital death beam? No. Chance verdict? No, I want to try and get the draconic chance, thank you. Electro annihilator. Yeah. Sure, why not? Nuclear star. Gimme. Metal light show? No. Alright, I think I'm good here. I got some compounds and I'm ready to decimate. As I make my way back to my base while figuring out the layout of this place. This place is really just... It's a little crowded compared to the other maps. Like, the other maps you can at least see for a little bit more than this map. This map is just tree and purple glow. Alright, time to add stuff to my setup. Throw this over here. Prismatic, yes, throw this in here. I didn't get the ghastly scythe. Jalapeno refiner. Yes, put that in there. Erupt star, yes, sure, why not? What else sets all on fire? Volcanic mixtape, do I have one of those? Yes, I do. And it's going to be really good, I think. Do I have heat wave? No, I do not have heat wave. Do I not have water flame? Oh shit. Good thing I have the or stabilizer that can do the same thing. This thingy. Archaic Stonehenge. How many studs is that? That's 3. Do I have any 3 long upgrades I can fit into here? Yes, I do. I have the big beam. Save that in there. Those are being worth nothing because the discharges it. Bro, I have 3 of those! What the fuck? At this rate, I'm going to be having enough of these to just craft the blimmin' compound on its own. What the hell? Anyway. Yeah, this thingy. Can I fit this in there? No, it's 5 tiles long, not 4. Polonium polisher times 5. How many Luxius lusters do I have? I'm looking at a number of 0. Which would be a first. I don't think I've actually had 0 at this point before. I got a magmatic anchor. I'll go throw that there. Axon materializer. That's great. I'm mad at this guy. Look what he got. He got an ultra prestige at prestige 6. I'm prestige 43 and don't have a blooming ultra. Okay, what even is the Sentinel of Chaos ultra of? Bastion of Chaos. That's what it's the ultra of. Alright, while I wait to get the Luxius Luster to complete the ritual, I'm gonna build the remainder of my setup over here. I'm probably about to reincarnate, so I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, I just saw an all go by. I have 69 of these now. I just got 2 of them at once. Huh, I actually don't have a biohazardous blaster. That's okay, I'll just place this. And then a gap of 4. And then I place this down. Followed by this. Then leave a gap for another luster. Place this. A couple of these. Another orange sender. Save it because I need to do that again. Again, now to place some of the blaster I got from earlier. I'll just place that there. Pastel blaster, you go there. Like, oh, I can't even fit it. How large is your hitbox? Yeah, go there. That works. Save. Again. Yep, okay. Now to place the orbital ray. And the floppy little flounder I got earlier. Because this can go here. I have the ore wiggler, by the way. I spent 1,000 cosmos on that. I keep doing that by accident. I keep clicking the skip bar and lowering my skips accidentally. Anyway, what's my shadow pity up to? 88.71, about 200 off. I wonder if I can get an ultra shadow before I ascend. Ultra shadows are a little bit more difficult to get. The chance is 125 in place of a normal shadow, usually being 1 in 25,000 chance of getting one on a rebirth. However, with all the relics, it becomes 1 in 12,500. So it's kind of worth having the relics, even though they do down value your ore by quite a significant bit when you have all 7 of them. It's about, you lose about 8% value per second, but you're upgrading faster than that, so kind of worth it. Stop giving me crate generators, game. I know you like crate generators, but I don't. Stop giving me them. Oh, I forgot about my Electro Annihilator. You put this thing right at the end because of its electrified effect. Watch as I don't get a biohazardous blaster now. The same thing happened with polonium when I did this. I didn't get the biohazardous blaster. I mean, I can still operate this without the biohazardous blaster. It just won't be quite as effective. Speaking of items left, how many? I still place 13 more items in my setup. Wow, I have not been wasting items this time. Wait, I haven't placed down the lights, haven't I? Nope. I got another pastel blaster. I don't like overusing the blasters because then my ores don't survive. I mean, I am using the thing that makes ores sometimes not die, but I don't want to overdo it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can use another regular ore extinguisher here because it doesn't have a use limit of 1. Oh yeah, I can also place the bullies here because they're floating. Alright, now I'm going closer to the item limit again. And now my setup is starting to look kind of crazy. How many mechanicals am I currently sitting on? Because its compound's actually good. I'm looking at a number of 0 again. Okay, there's the shadow. What is that anyway? Did the chick hide away? Okay, it buffs bubbly for a start. That's pretty good. Base upgraded 36 times, 2 MPU. That's actually not bad. But I should probably have this before my bubbly items. So can I just play? How big is it? Is it big enough to fit in here? No, it's actually slightly larger than a steampunk overlord. But it's about the size of a tabula rasa. So I'm gonna move the tabula. Place this here because tabula doesn't really buff anything. And then move this down to here, where it can just chill for the setup. It won't be used yet, but I'll probably make a bit more currently because Bubbly's being buffed now, which buffs my Lost Wreckage, Floppy Little Flounder, and Spring Cleaner by, what is it, 1.5? Yeah, 1.5. It buffs Bubbly. And it's 36 times on its own. I don't think my tableau is quite up to 76 yet. Well, 36 yet, so... Because I only have 32% of my collection, I think. What am I up to? Yeah, 32.7. So I was actually pretty accurate with that guess. I have 3 of those now. I seem to get Existence Erasure more than the others. Look at this. Look at that. Existence Erasure. It's not a bad item. It's 3 studs long, does 7 times, and cleanses voided, which is a very annoying effect to have, because it's just delete your all after it shrinks into oblivion. So it's not a terrible item, but I don't think having 3 of them is useful. I mean, maybe having 26 of them might be useful, because then I can craft the absolute nothing. Or is it perfect nothing? I think it's perfect nothing. I'm just stupid. There's a merchant somewhere on the map. You can buy Cosmite, Sacred, and Unobtainable items off him. I don't think I've seen that merchant before. I've seen the Galaxine shop in the convenience store in the town square, but I don't think I've seen that before. There's Heatwave right there. A pretty good item. I don't think I can. It's not as big as a Is it the same length as Prismatic? Wait a minute, this is a conspiracy. What the shit? Buff flaming items, yeah. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna get a Lucius Luster nor a Biohazardous Blaster. So I'm just gonna set this up to just run normally. Even though it's gonna be kind of slow. Load, withdraw, grab the right teleporter color, set that down, save. Alright, this should make a bit. I can't use another rocket fuel because I already used 5 of them in my setup. And they don't work after 5. Okay, my oil just deleted itself right there. What the shit just happened there? That's 2, Then it's not the, Ult Shadows, it's, I think those are the, Galactics? Or are those the, Ultra Astronomicals? I forgot. Oh, then claim 3 more charge boxes I'll never open. I think in this video I'm just going to do a prestige, and so it's going to be a pretty long video of me just talking about random shit that goes down. I just realized, wait, what the heck? Oh, this isn't Kankalite. Alright, fair enough. I really wish I had a Lucius Luster to make that part faster, because this part is painfully slow. Aquatic Blaster? What? Is that a Pastel Blaster Ultra? It is. It is exactly that. I'm not complaining, you go there. So I've gotten 3 Ultras this prestige. That's pretty lucky, I think. One of them was off of pity though, so we have to take that into account. And then I got another 100 after it, and then I got one later on. And I also unboxed this absolute abomination. So things are going alright. I'm gonna unbox some more boxes. As I continue to skip 20 at 1600. Conveyor shield. I don't think I found a use for this thing. Oh, it's literally just a wall. I mean, conveyor shields, I guess, could be useful if you also have a tendency to just go kabang and fling everything around them by 16 meters. Oh, hello. Hello, beautiful. I got the item I was wanting. The Luxius Luster. Now I just gotta move this all over by one stud. And place this right here. And now this part is actually decently fast. Then the Luxius Luster also upgrades the ore by 1.5 times. And for it being one stud, that's actually not bad. Then it propels you forward, so it's actually a very useful item to have. Also, I think because I have the minty effect on my ore, the Luxius Luster is far more effective. Yeah, the minty mishap, it reduces your friction on the ore by 1,000. So, yeah. Use that to your advantage. Its description is kind of strange. I have 64 of them. Because for some reason the minty mishap's prestige proof. And I don't know why, because it's not a particularly hard item to get. It's rarity 5. It's toothpaste that makes your ore real slippery. So slippery they won't have friction. Do with that what you will. Works very poorly with ramps. I don't know why the description says that. Is it trying to imply something? I don't know. I just realized I'm not using my Toxic Star. I crafted it and then forgot I had it. Toxic Star is how long? I didn't grab the Aquatic Blaster with it. How long is the Toxic Star again? I think it's like 5 studs, maybe? So I'm going to move this over here by 5. Please be 5 studs. Oh, it's Nuclear Star, not Toxic Star. Damn it, it's 4. Okay. Polonium, let's grab... Oh, shit. Grab the polonium, grab this, grab the 2 Melbournes, pastel plasters, this, and this over here. Got it all. Okay. Plonk that right there. Save that. Boom. 125 items in my setup. That's the maximum I'm allowed. So I can't add anything more to it. I can't add that storm call I was thinking of adding. There are probably some inefficient choices I've made in my setup, but I don't give a shit. I'm not using any radiating pylons, that's strange. Oh, there's Biohazard's Blaster after I can't put any more items in my damn setup. How typical. Don't give me another meow machine, I swear to God. Thank you. Took a second to start spinning there. A turn conveyor, thank you. Oh, Ultragalactic. Alright, so my second Ultragalactic, oh, this is the item that provides every status effect known to man. Okay. I'm probably not going to be using this item. It is a very good average MPU though. So I was trying a way to deal with all 5 of these effects at once. Especially since some of those effects don't work well with each other. Like fire and frozen, but it is a random unique, so it only applies one of them. It'd probably be like an item I'd have to put before the Torai Gate, which clears everything. I do believe it clears all 5 of those effects. Let me just check if it does. Fire, yep. Poison, radioactive, frozen, yep. And electride, yep. It does clear all 5 of them. So maybe it's an item I want to invest having there. Only problem is if it says more 5, it's going to destroy it because I have frozen wisdom there. Another item that clears almost all those effects is the evolution of the natural pond, which clears fire, poison, radioactive, and frozen, but does not clear electrified. And then there's also the rusted planet evolution that makes ours immune to electrified. That, and it also has, I think, it has a good MPU, so probably worth using that if I can actually get enough rusted planets before I make compounds. So that's 4 ultras now, that's prestige. And I still can get an ultra prestige. Funny that. Mastermind's Lecture, aka Nerd Upgrade. I have 5 ticket chances, that's very close to 7, what you need for Draconic Chance. If I actually do get 7 of them, I'm going to be making the Draconic Chance, even though I'll lose it in a few prestiges time when I send. Because I do want to buff my chance creators. I think I've got quite a few upgraders that would be buffed by Draconic. Is Mechanical Blast buffed by Draconic? No. But Take Chances buffed by Draconic. Oh, I got another Luxius Luster I can place into this line now. Wait a minute. Problem with that. 125 items. I cannot. Oh yeah, I also have Jeff. It's a great upgrade. I believe in the original Mechanical Ascension, Jeff was that upgrade that did 10 times or some shit. And was also pretty small. What the fuck is that thing? No mate. Alright, let's see what's this thing do. 50 million ore? Yeah, okay. Cool. Oh, I didn't skip 20, that's concerning. Oh, I have not been skipping 20 actually. Huh. Oh, well I got that abomination of a mine. Speaking of collecting them divines, what percentage am I up to on my divine collection? I'm at 33% now. Oh, I got 11 of the 20. There's 9 divines I don't have. I've seen a couple of them, including this abomination called the Surflane Gaslighter, aka Dreamers. There's also this thing. Yeah, this is what I saw before the Jigoku Judgment. With pressing the server, it gives 99 times. Oh, that's incredible. That was a lag spike and a half. Oh, I got another Pixelian Purifier. I was wondering why I have a center here, and then I realized, oh wait, it's because my mine's over here. Not the most efficient use of maritime meteorology, mind you, which I have at the start, because it does already lose some power thanks to the fact that I think I have like 6 upgrade tags on it by this point. I mean, that's to be around 60 times, which isn't terrible. Like, its max MPU is 2.05. I think I'm a little below that. Does 70 times? I think you need to fix this top part of the description, because it's wrong. I've only given 14 now because I've reached 2k, but this can be expected. It's around here that I've noticed that the price tends to stagnate here. It doesn't seem to increase too much. Look like the increases it does is relatively small now, compared to 1,000 to 2,000. 2,000 3,000 isn't that big of a jump in price. There's leaderboards over here. Let's see. Reincarnation's easy. 18 million and 16.9. Yeah, sure. Microwave forks #1 in normal. Apparently there's no one who's done 10k in Nightmare. Yeah, I don't blame them. Nightmare's hell. I don't even think that these people aren't even like Prestige 10 yet. Ultras, way too many, I think. I'll catch up to them eventually. Gift streak, I'm on a streak of 6. This guy's at 260. Time played 117 days. Good lord. Boxes open 500,000. I've owned 500. Yeah, yep. 80 Robux I've spent. Unique items. Yeah, that's almost all of them. Good job, Atrax. Oh wow, I just got 2 of those. Radioactive pan. I think that's the ultra radiated one. Ultra reincarnation. Where are you? What is that? The atomic deconstructor is apparently an item. It's also Ascension 1, which explains why I haven't seen its regular form. That's the thing with Ascension, it unlocks a lot. Like, there are a bunch of... I think there's even some prestige items I can't even get because they have an Ascension requirement. Also, quite a lot of astronomicals have a prestige requirement as well. I mean, not prestige, Ascension requirement. My brain right now doesn't work. I don't even know if there's like a second Ascension yet. I think there's only one. Because I can only see a set of teleports to one dimension. And the Crucible of Omniscience, which is confirmed to be the Ascension one as well. So, I question if there's even a second Ascension, or if there's even gonna be one. Because there's only a set number of them, because it's not like Prestige in which you can do infinitely. There's a set number of Ascensions you can do, and it looks like it may only be one at the moment. I'll have to confirm that when I get there. Can I just talk about how good the discharge amplifier is? It's a really overpowered mine. And if you get it early enough, it's like a hard carry basically. Even now, it's still my go-to mine of choice. It is one of the best mines in the game. There are only really a few mines I can think of that can beat it out, and one of it is its ultra variant. And the others are the chameleon mines. Maybe one of the abominations / amalgamations can beat it. I don't know. I haven't checked all the stats of them yet. Excuse me, rare amalgamate. I have to look at this. There's a tier called Rare Amalgamation. It contains 9 items. Oh, it's the Rare Rebirths. What is that? A Furgorg Blaster. Tag name Furgorg. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Nice. Explosion 1000%. What? Also has eternal glucose on it. What is that thing? Speed of neon. Oh yeah, that's the other one's thing. It's 2.35 MP. It's nearly 400 times. So yeah, the rare amalgamations seem to be just the evolutions of the rare reincarnations. Now let's take a look at the actual normal like abominations that I think are the best items in the game. I don't see a mine immediately. Maybe this is. No, this is a portable with a really powerful upgrade. What the hell? Okay, so that's wow. That's a lot of stuff it has on it. What's this thingy? Chaos Foundry. This is a upgrader. It adds 10 fuel onto an ore, cleanses damage, has an overtime effect. Okay. I'm assuming it's made with space-time dilator then. Electrified. Oh no. It's buffed by Cosmic, and buffed by Cursed. So it looks like these items, if you have all the right stuff for them, they become really damn powerful. What's this thingy? Final Horizon. Gravitational, I'm assuming, is required for this. It gives bubbly, so it's buffed by the Hideaway. It's combustible, meaning if given fuel, it better. It buffs the next 10 items, and it prefers electrified. And it can get up to a pretty good 45 times, which is weaker than what I was expecting, to be honest. This thing is the Constellar Etymology. Okay, so it probably requires the Torai Gate because it cleanses everything pretty much. Oh, but it's also a maritime meteorology because it decreases per tag, but not by much by the looks of things. It has a random unique effect. Oh Jesus! Every effect in the book pretty much. So I'm assuming it's also a that one item I got an ultra earlier in the video. That applies 5 different effects at once. This one applies 10. What is this? Prismatic fractal. 2 times. Excuse me? You can't give us an item that looks like it's God and tell us there's only 2 times. What about this thingy? Space matter distorter? Well, this definitely looks like space-time. Yep. This is definitely space-time, alright. And it's buffed by Remix too. And it gives day emulation and electrified. And glow. So, that was just a thing that totally existed. This little thingy is apparently 1 stood long. Mini-mind. It gives voided, cleans fire and poison, and electrifies it, and gains multiply based on reincarnation. Becoming up to 5 MP. It's 1 unit long apparently. So that's the thing. What is that? Death toll. What now? 1 billion times upgrade, 8 MPU. I'm sorry, what? You give me an item that looks like the gates to oblivion and tell me it's something I've never heard of. So these items look incredible, and maybe I can get one of them eventually. What is that effect? It's just, the effect is named... Yeah, I'm gonna make that effect whenever that sound whenever I see it. What the hell is an anachronia? Anachronia. What is that? What is that? Is that the is that a is that one of the 2 celestials? The Wish, Prolepsia. Huh, I don't know what an anachronia is. Let me search it up in the index. Oh, the wrong place to search it up. Ah, there it is. Ultra Celestial, okay. It's the Ultra Epilepsia. I wonder, can I search up for the anomalous key? No. That item looks interesting though. Is that the item I have? No, that's the ethereal lexicon. There's still a lot I need to learn about this game, because clearly, I have only began to learn the really complex side of this game, and it's taking me until Prestige 43 to do so. Oh yeah, remember earlier when I said the reincarnation price doesn't change much? Yeah, it's only gone up from like 800 OVG to 66 NVG. Which is around a 67 times increase of 400 lives, which is pretty low actually. So yeah, it really slows down. And yeah, we've got a few more lives to go. I gotta get to 2.6k to be able to prestige to 44. But back when I was like prestige 20, I was looking at like the requirements like 2,000. Like, oh god, how am I going to manage to do that? And now that I'm actually there and having to do these requirements, I can do them relatively easily, while still skipping 13 and being able to get shadow items. And that's only because I've gotten lucky and started getting the prestige items I missed, such as Obsidian Pinnacle, Gravitational Distortion, Radiant Pearl, Galaxy Foam was even a latecomer. I also got this, and the Maritime Meteorology. Someone just got the Glacial Phoenix and Ultra Shadow. Ultra Shadow of the Flared Phoenix, one of the shadows I wish I could get, because it's actually a pretty. It's basically a Phantom Dominion, but smaller. It also acts as a furnace, but there's way better furnaces to use, and you can still get Flared Phoenixes 30 times. But I believe Glacial Phoenix does 50. I think it's better because it's an ultra. But how much does it even do? Is it 50? It's 45. That looks like something. That's a bacterial infect. So that's the viral infectors buff. For some reason you can like double jump in this game, and with the Draconic Infuser you can triple jump. Also, you can pull a Super Mario and do this. What did I hit my head on? Did I hit my head on this tree, even though I was nowhere near it? Suspicious. Jalapeno for Finer. Why does this item even exist? It says cheesy, spicy, and extra nicey. 50% cheesy, 50% newbie. Around 1% for question marks? Artificial flavors include great. Why is that in the description? Galactic Uplink, I have the ultra of that. Toxic Wasteland. This is good if you don't have Carnival Bloom. Actually, it's not Carnival Bloom that buffs. Actually, forget what I said. Oh, I can collect these two. That means this video's been going on for a while, hasn't it? This is a long video. I smacked my head and it made a bonk sound. That's just incredible. Almost there now. 2,532 life, and maybe 2,600 to prestige to 44. And then I only have like 6 more prestiges to do after that. Until I can ascend. I could probably ascend by this weekend if I keep up the pace, but it is wishful thinking because I have other stuff to do. So I think I could probably get there before I have to start university again. But like now, the ending of this is slow. It takes me as long to get to 2,000 to 2,600 as it's taking me to get from like 1 to maybe 1,500. Actually, the reels are still the same speed, so I'm skipping less. And I'm still on 14 now because my real price is 593 MVG and not 600 OVG. The fact that it only went up 1 suffix in these past 500 lives just shows how slow it goes up at this point in the game. How many taker chances am I going to be sitting on by the end of this? I don't think I'm going to have enough for Draconic Chance, but we'll see. Yeah, I only have 5 of them. Unless I get really lucky and get 2 right now. Or in this next reincarnation, I'm not going to have enough to make Draconic Chance this prestige. One of these days I'll be able to make Draconic Chance. It's just probably not going to happen before prestige. I'll probably be, I mean not before prestige, I mean before ascend. Probably be an after ascend thing. Yep, there we go. 2,600. Now to find my way off this cursed island. Versmake just got the Oceanic Piano. That's like a really good shadow if you used a lot of delay items. And there's some delay items that are really good, like Space Time. Time Machine can get a pretty good multiplier. Ruins of Time, and especially its compound variant. That's really good. It's like 100. It's 100 times the compound of Ruins of Time, but you have to wait 20 seconds to get that upgrade. And if you have the Oceanic Piano after it, you can just skip that wait time and get the full upgrade instantaneously. Same with stuff like the Space Time, which gets up to like 500 times, and other delayed items like Kinetic as well that can be automatically skipped. But yeah. I had a prestige to 44 and get a duplicate probably. What do you think it's going to be? Probably a duplicate of Star's Birth, knowing my luck. That's very green, it's Tartarus. You have a rough estimation of what you're going to get based on the outline border of the square before it shows up. Because each have like a colour thing to it. Like Tartarus is really green. Prismatic Drill is like rainbow, Carnival Blooms like a pinkish red. There's a few that have a red tint to them. Star's Birth is like a red-yellow gradient. So I always get disappointed when I see that. Obsidian Pinnacle is like, it's like purple near enough. I was half expecting to be like Galactic Foam when I saw it for the first time, and I was surprised when it was the Obsidian Pinnacle. Because I didn't have the Obsidian Pinnacle yet. Anyway, how many touches do I have? 3? Yeah, expected. Should I reroll? I mean, there's not really many items I can really get from the reroll that I don't already have, but I'm gonna give it a try with my Tartaruses. Like the new Tartarus I just got. See if I can maybe get an item I don't have, but that's not looking likely considering I almost have all the ones I can get. There's like a few I don't have, like the Oculi Tenebris. Yeah, that's a real one of my Tartaruses. The Oculi is actually in this spin, which is interesting. I didn't get it though, I got the Cosmic. I think that right there next to it was the name I also didn't have. Let me look at the index of the prestiges real quick before I end this video. Prestige. Yeah, I almost got this thing, the Gyori Supreme Cake, which is it buffs sparkles, apparently. And what was looking at was the Oculi Tenebris, which has a really good MPU, and it gives that status effect, which I don't know what it does. But yeah, that's that. I'll see you in the next video.